Hi, I'm Bill Osmolsky with the MacIver Institute, and this is your MacIver News Bulletin. On Monday, April 13th, Wisconsin only had 87 new cases of coronavirus. That's the fewest new cases in over 3 weeks. And even though Governor Evers has no intention of loosening restrictions on the people of Wisconsin anytime soon, the science and the data, at least, are encouraging. Right now, Wisconsin labs are only processing about 1,700 tests every day. They have the capacity to process twice that amount. The state's chief medical officer says there are more than enough test kits to go around, and it's possible there just aren't enough people to test.
The second possibility that you mentioned, that there's not a demand because there are not that many sick people, is definitely a possibility. When we've looked at the syndromic surveillance that I referred to earlier, the total number of outpatient visits for any reason are down in the state. The number of respiratory visits to outpatient clinics are also down. So it's certainly possible that there's not a lot of tests needing to be done that are going undone. It's just that we've not, we're controlling the level of respiratory illness at a low level, and not many more people need that. So that is totally possible, and I frankly hope that that's the case. We're not seeing a great number of, a large number of undiagnosed infection.
According to the national polls, Wisconsin hospitals' resource needs peaked on Easter Sunday. That day, Wisconsin hospitals were using 140 out of their 1,200 ventilators and 162 ICU beds for coronavirus patients. The models also predict Wisconsin's death rate peaked on April 5th, when 20 people died. It will top out at 357 total deaths on May 5th, when the last person in Wisconsin is expected to die of coronavirus. However, Secretary-Designee Andrea Palm says the state government does not intend to allow things to go back to normal anytime soon.
Absent a vaccine or other effective medical intervention, we are going to continue to have to manage this epidemic. And considering where we are in the stage of clinical trials, that certainly is at least 6 months away.
In the next coming months to a year, until we have a vaccine or some semblance of herd immunity where it's not circulating in the community.
Last month, Palm predicted there would be 22,000 positive cases of coronavirus by April 8th. That prediction turned out to be 10 times too high. And now Palm is trying to claim she never said there would be 22,000 cases by April 8th, even though she did.
The models show us that we would likely have 22,000 Wisconsinites who are positive for COVID-19 by April 8th. It's important to remember that that 22,000 is infections, not positive cases. 22,000 Wisconsinites who are positive for COVID-19 by April 8th. It's important to remember that that 22,000 is infections, not positive cases. 22,000 Wisconsinites who are positive for COVID-19 by April 8th.
Governor Evers and Secretary-Designee Palm have 3 press conferences every week, and the MacIver News Service routinely catches Palm changing her story like that. You can watch all the clips on our Twitter feed @NewsMacIver. You can also find all kinds of great reports and analysis on our website, www.MacIverInstitute.com, and be sure to visit us on Facebook and YouTube. For the MacIver Institute, I'm Bill Osmolsky, and this has been your MacIver News Bulletin.